Hey guys, Sandy here, and today I am using my How to Kill a Kit with Style to scrapbook this photo from Creativation 2019. This is when I reconnected with the lovely Laura Gallimore of Crafty Not Shifty. I met her at Junkie Fest and then got to see her again at Creativation, so that was super awesome. So let's see what I can do. Okay, so I am trimming down this bokeh paper. It is definitely going to kind of be like the centerpiece of my layout. Now, the musical background really has nothing to do with Creativation. It really has nothing to do with hanging out with Laura. Nothing to do with either of us. But I like the black and white background, and I like the bokeh on top of it. So that's what I'm going to do. Now I'm just going to mark around the edges because I don't want to put all of my mixed media all over the back of the paper. I do want to kind of conserve it. Not that I couldn't just buy more, but you know, I don't want to waste it. So I'm using this Chroma Glaze from Brutus Monroe. And a Chroma Glaze is a mixed media medium that dries shiny. So it isn't like the velveteen glazes like you guys have seen in my previous videos where I scrapbooked rainbows with them, where they dry a nice matte finish. This leaves a shiny finish on it. And then after I put down the Chroma Glaze, I decided to mix it with some Nouveau Glimmer Paste. And I grabbed my glitter paste palette knife because I do keep one that is just for glitter pastes. And I'm just mixing it in to the Chroma Glaze. And some of the Chroma Glaze has really already started to dry. So what's happening is the glitter is mixing in with the Chroma Glaze in some parts, and then in some parts is just kind of laying on top of it. And I'm okay with that. I just want it to kind of like razzle dazzle up the paper a little bit behind the bokeh. And I didn't just want to add another layer of cardstock or another pattern paper, which is something I do on a pretty regular basis, but I wanted to bring in the little extra bit, the little bit of mixed media. And that's one way that you can really kind of introduce yourself to mixed media, is to treat it kind of like a frame. And then that way, you're not really going crazy with it. You're just kind of dipping your toe into the water and seeing how it feels. And, you know, or you could just go crazy. Whatever you want to do, like whatever feels good. If you're the kind of person that like dips your toe in and then you go up to your ankles and then to your knees, like, and that's the way you want to add mixed media to your layouts, then go for it. However, if you're kind of like, I'm just going to cannonball right into that water, then like, whoa, just go for it then. I am going through my kit here, and I'm just trying to figure out what I want to do and where I want things to go. Now, these are Love from Lizzie peel-offs, and they come in my Love from Lizzie card kits. They are from across the pond over in England, and what these are just kind of like a vinylish sticker. I don't know if it's true vinyl, but it's kind of like a vinyl-y sticker that just finishes off the edges. So I'm doing this instead of inking my edges or drawing an outline around my edges, which is also something I like to do. But recently I've started really just using the peel-offs to finish off edges instead of inking, or instead of like doing my doodly kind of scratchy border around the outside. This is something that I'm really enjoying doing. These are also not just in a card kit, you can also order them separately. I know I feel like I'm a commercial right now with everything that I'm talking about from different companies, but honestly, you guys, I enjoy my scrapbooking the most. Probably when I get to mix and match things from different companies. That just gives me the greatest joy. So that's why I use a lot of different products, because I like to use a lot of different products. I know that there are scrapbookers out there that are like, give me a complete collection and I will make all the things. And then there are scrapbookers that are like, give me a couple things from here, a couple things from there, and let me figure it out on my own. So I'm more of a fan of doing it on my own. That's not to say I don't scrapbook with complete collections sometimes, but most of the time I get the most joy out of mixing and matching things. So tell me, are you a collection type person where you want everything coordinated and ready to go for you? Or are you kind of give me all the things I want to try to figure out my own type deal? So whichever one you are, I would love to know. Sorry. I'm drinking iced tea during this voiceover, and I really don't usually drink during voiceovers, but I have been talking an awful lot today, and then I've been talking behind the mask that we have to wear at work these days, and I am just like dried out. Okay, so this is just some black cardstock, and I'm going to go ahead and map my photo on top of that. And then I'm using my trimmer to just trim it down so that I have a thin black border around the photo. And then I have this piece of paper that I cut out to give me the 3 hearts. And I'm going to trim that down as well so that it doesn't spread entirely across my page. Now I am trying to give my glitter or my glimmer paste and my chroma glaze a little bit of time to dry. So I'm working on this part of the layout, and I'll just put it on top of the 12 by 12, which is also something I do or I have done in the past, where I create an 8.5 by 11 layout and then just pop it on a 12 by 12 sheet of paper. I've done that and it works. So yeah, makes me happy. So my title that I'm thinking about is Dreaming of Some Sort of Paper Crafting. Now Laura does do other crafts. I've seen her do other crafts, but the majority of the crafts that I see her do are cards. So if you are interested in any of those things, I'll have everything linked down below. Hopefully I will remember to link everything. I know I've said a lot of different products in this video, so just fingers crossed that I remember. So I'm going to lay that down, and then you can see that my little glitz and glimmer and shine just peek out from behind this stacked cardstock, or not cardstock, this bokeh pattern paper that I have going on here. And then I'm just trying to figure out where else I'm going to add some of this blue glitter, like what's it look like, how I want it to go on my page, because you know, I've got this big word, dream, and that is definitely going to be glitterized, so I'm just trying to figure out what else I can do. Now these are some chipboard from Cosmo Cricut, and I guess you're supposed to be able to put stickers or something on top of them that coordinate with it, but I'm just treating it as black chipboard, and I'm just trying to figure out where I want it to go on my layout. So ultimately it is going to go over on the side of the photo, and then I'm going to bring a little bit more of this black chipboard over on the other side. At first I was trying to put it in a way that it was laid out on the chipboard itself, but you know, that doesn't work because I didn't have enough room at the top. So I'm just going to go ahead and make some slight changes and make that happen. Now, as I'm sitting here doing this voiceover, I'm looking over at my Stickles glitter gel that just came in the mail that I ordered, and I'm seeing this beautiful black color that would have been absolutely perfect to do this kind of border technique with mixed media stuff. So I'm going to have to do it again. Not with the same supplies, but with that black stuff, I think it's going to be absolutely gorgeous with some of those Cosmo Cricut chipboard things. Oh, beautiful. Okay, so now I'm just pulling out my sticker sheet. I'm trying to figure out what I can add where, just to bring some embellishment to this page, because really there is a lot. I mean, there's a lot going on this layout, you guys. It is definitely a busy layout. Ultimately, it is not going to have a huge amount of product on it, but it is going to have a, I mean, it is like kind of like a woe in your face layout. And I'm okay with that. I love flipping through my albums and seeing layouts that have minimal supplies, even though I'm a more is more type of girl. Like we know more is more. Um, but sometimes I just like a simple layout. Like I have a layout coming up in a couple days that is going to be a simple layout, but I love it. And that's what matters, as long as you love it. So I am using my Nuvo Deluxe adhesive to adhere down this chipboard. Fun fact, I got a shipping notice for my Nuvo that I posted about on my Facebook being on sale this past weekend. So I got the shipping notice. So fingers crossed it will get here quickly because Tonic is not that far away from me. I feel like I could actually go drive and pick up my order. And if coronavirus wasn't a thing right now, I would probably email and ask them if I could just pick it up. They're that close. So I do figure out where I am going to put that extra glitter, and it's going to be a heart up here on this label sticker. So I have dream and. So I know that I'm going to be dreaming about two different things for this layout. So the first one is going to be paper, because obviously we are both fans of paper. That's just the way it is. And then I'm also going to put down another chipboard, or not chipboard. What is that other stuff? What's that stuff when it's not foam? I think it's going to be another foam word. But first I'm going to add some more glitter to this page because you know there's not enough already. It's not enough that I have these big glitter words. It's not enough that I have the glitter heart or the glitter around the bokeh of the page. Basically, I need more glitter. Like I need more sparkle and shine. So I do. I put down the more sparkle and shine. And then I figure while I'm at it, I might as well add a little bit more adhesive to this layout just so things don't fall off or kind of, you know, buckle up or anything like that. I just want everything to be nice and stuck. So we're working through it. And, oh, I did not use a foam thing. I used these letter stickers from the Capture Life collection. And if you guys remember, this kit was put together based on the Capture Life collection. Both me and my friend Christina based our Kill a Kit with Style kit on this collection, and then of course we both added things to it because, you know, we like to mix and match. It's good stuff. So I figure out where I want the word glitter to space out to, and just like out of a happy accident, it pretty much spaces out perfectly right here. And that, I'm glad that that worked out. Like, I'm super glad that that worked out. So I have that down there. And this hello fun up here, I don't think it stays. I think I take it off because I'm just like, what is going on? I thought adding a little bit of this pink and white striped washi tape would help me out and make me happy, but it doesn't. It doesn't make me happy whatsoever. I'm like, oh, maybe it needs more glitter hearts, but no. That's not the solution to the problem either. And then I just start messing around and trying to figure out what in the world else can go on this page. Because I still feel like it's missing something, even though there is a whole heck of a lot going on. I'm still like, man, there's something on this page that's just missing, and I'm not exactly sure what it is. So I decide to go into my kit and see what else I have pulled for this kit, and then I discover these layering stickers from, who are these from? Vicky Booten. So we have these layering stickers, and I'm just going to start layering them up because, you know, that's what you're supposed to do with a good layering sticker, right? You should be layering them up. So I figure that out. I'm still trying to put that word fun in there. I don't know why. I don't know why I'm so hung up on this word fun. I really don't know. I think it's because it's yellow and there's yellow in the bokeh. and there's yellow in that heart paper, but I really haven't pulled in any yellow elsewhere. So I'm like, okay, we need to make this happen. So we make it happen. We make the fun happen on our scrapbook pages. So I put it up here, and it's got this, this little colorful layering mess up there. And I don't mean mess in a bad way, I mean mess in a good way. But it's up there. So now I just need to add in the word of, because dream paper and glitter doesn't sound right. So dream of paper and glitter. I put that down there. And then I'm just filling in some spaces with some of these big rhinestone brads. And I love these big rhinestone brads. It makes me sad because when Echo Park does the big rhinestone brads, they only put 2 of each color on. And I'm like, give me an odd number. Give me 3. Give me 5. Heck, give me 7 of them and I will be happy. Because most of the time I like odd numbers of things. Most of the time. So I'm going to go ahead and add this bad boy over here, kind of where the chipboard is. I'm kind of treating my title as an embellishment because the title is big, like that. This is a big title and it's in a bunch of different fonts and styles, and it's got embellishment in the center of it. So I might as well treat it as embellishment. And then I'm just going to write a little bit of journaling about how great it was to see Laura again. Kind of bummed. I was supposed to see her again at Junkie Fest 2020, but it has been postponed to 2021. So I will have to wait until next year to see her. Hopefully I'll see her at Creativation again, because she is a very lovely, lovely person. So here are a couple of still shots, and then might be some videos you're interested in at these links right here. And I will see you guys again really soon for another video.